Master, and we will be trying to fly a plane. And there's quite a bit of updates in this update 7 thing to the right of the screen. But let's start. So it looks like we're just gonna go with a Boeing 737 here. And we will go with Ethiopian because it just looks cool. And we will just start in Doha Hamad, I guess. Gate 1. We will spawn in, and we will start pushback. It's pretty slow while pushback, and yeah. So now I'm gonna just try to get up with the runway, wherever that be, and we will be trying to land in an airport. Let's see where it is. I don't really remember where. Let me pull up the map on the bottom left. So keep your eyes open at the bottom left. We'll be landing in Linden Pendleton, wherever that is. Yeah, right here. Quite a weird name. But yeah, now we're just gonna start our engines here. And I recommend going up to 15% thrust, about 20 is fine, but you just can't take the turns as well. So I'm gonna just line up with the runway and then we'll have takeoff. And I've never landed one of these planes. It's way too bumpy in my personal opinion. We're gonna start slowing down because there's a sharp turn ahead, which I totally missed. Okay, now we're on. We're gonna increase our speed to about 33. We got way off the line there. Luckily there's no ATC, but yeah, we're gonna be at 33 here. And I think that was the turn in. Yeah, I totally missed that. Yeah, that's my fault there. But whatever. And we're just gonna get lined up with the runway here. Pretty bad at driving this thing while taxiing. But I'm sure that everything will be fine, but I atmosphere.
Excuse me, coming in hot.
Zooming in here. But we are accelerating quickly. Kind of off the lines here, but I do not really care. I think you're supposed to have your flaps down at takeoff, but I do not follow rules. We're just gonna balance it right back out. That's a long runway beneath us here in Linden Linden Pendling Airport. It's quite a ways away. So while we begin our quite long journey, maybe not, over there, we will then begin our descent down into Linden Pendling. We're veering a little bit to the left, to the right here, and we're just gonna lock our camera into place so that the plane keeps going forward like it's supposed to. We'll try A and D to turn the plane, which is quite efficient actually. And obviously when you pull it down, it's gonna try and make you go down. So I assume that when you put the flaps up, it just messes with that too. Let's check what the spoilers do. But I don't know how to activate the spoilers. That's just gonna slow our plane down if we put S. So I'll try and figure out what. Oh, I just pressed something that put the spoilers up. It's R. R puts the spoilers up. So I think that's for takeoff. No, for landing to slow us down. But now we're actually getting quite close. We might need to get a little bit farther down here. As we can see, all of our controls are right here, like altitude. We're falling pretty quickly. And we have our map here. We could zoom in on the bottom left here. It currently says we're at 0% throttle, which is quite concerning. We're at 309 knots. Sometimes it gets up to 400 last time I played this. And we're approaching Linden Pendling. So usually here I like go towards Hamilton Island, and then I take a left to make sure I'm aligned with the runway in Linden Pendling. Let me just adjust this. Okay, now we're back at 100% throttle. As we could see right here, it was kind of messing with us. So we were at 0. And now we are going to approach the runway very cautiously, putting our gears down. Kind of made a bit of smoke there, which was quite concerning in some points. And whenever you put your gears down, it tends to make you float upwards, which is quite weird. But we are approaching this place, so we're going to slow down to about 50% throttle, which should keep us in the air, I hope. And then once we approach this runway, we'll have a try at it. But I've never really slowed the throttle before landing, so we'll see if this strat works or if it's just useless. We're gonna have to make another right-hand maneuver and then slowly maneuver the plane back, trying not to lose any altitude. Just try and, oof, that's bad. But that was kind of a good save there. On mobile, you go down to go up, so I'm kind of used to doing that, because sometimes I play mobile on this. Okay, we'll try and do that and then go up. I have zero clue where this runway is, but it seems like we're quite aligned, actually. We're just gonna drop our throttle here. I'm gonna turn the plane a bit right to see if we're aligned, but I'm just gonna assume we're aligned with it, and if I don't see it under me, then I'll just go up and go around it. But right now I'm not seeing anything, and I see that it's right there. Okay, we'll just have to make a small maneuver. A small maneuver shouldn't be that hard. Okay, we're slowing down about to 18% throttle, and this should be just the alignment we need to touch ground. This might be my first landing in this game. And we've done it, and we've landed. We have landed. But let's see if we could somehow stay on. And we are officially into taxiing mode. I cannot go up whether my mouse wants to or not. That's a good landing there. But now we're gonna have to go back to like about 22, probably 40-ish actually, to get like off the ground a bit easily. And if I veer a little bit left, my wing, you could see ATC right here, where my mouse is, over here, right there. So we must be approaching. It's allowing me to go up, and I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's bad. There's already someone here. So maybe he's just landed too, or he's just already here. Then we'll take a small maneuver left here. Well, not really maneuvering, just turning. We'll just ease into it right there. And perfectly aligned almost. It's pretty good for a first time landing, huh? That was very good. Just gonna turn right here. And we'll just align right next to this guy. So we'll begin to turn left right after this guy. His plane is like 10 times bigger than mine. Wait, oh shoot, these are way too big for me. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn out. I have to turn out. These plane bridges are way too big for me. It's not where my plane belongs, so I'm just gonna take a little cut here. And, oh, I could have just parked there. Okay, I'm pretty stupid. Now, whatever, I could have parked there too. So that wasn't the best, but we did land. And now we are just gonna line up according to this line. Gate A11. That's where our first landing has occurred. And we are currently slowing down. And we're at 0 knots. Pretty good. Just gonna shift our weight a little bit until we get a good alignment here, as you can see. And that's a good landing. If you want to see more content like this, some more plane content, restaurant tycoon content, or survival content, just subscribe and follow. Goodbye.